Hello YouTube, I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney. On this channel, we answer publicly posted questions from YouTube users, getting folks the answers they need from an employment attorney. Excuse me. Now, quick note for the channel. I guess two quick pieces of business. First and foremost, I believe we will have hit 80,000 subscribers by the time this video goes live. That is very exciting. We should be roughly on pace to hit 100,000 somewhere in March or April. We got a big spike like June, July, August, September in subscribers, and things have slowed down a little bit, but the channel's still growing nicely. So I'm very excited about that. The other thing I'll note about the channel that I thought was kind of interesting, and then I had some reservations about. So YouTube messaged us and was like, hey, you know what you should do is tag products in your videos that your viewers can purchase. Because your viewers love 30-minute meals, apparently. So there's some massive correlation with our viewership and people who like want content about like quick meals to make for their, I guess, family or themselves, whatever, in 30 minutes. Now, if you're a longtime viewer of the channel, you're probably aware that we don't have a lot of content about making meals, primarily because we're a law channel. We answer questions to folks who have questions about employment law. So it'd be weird if I was like making a nice ceviche, little taku, you know, on the horizon while we discuss your concerns about employment law. Actually, that sounds delicious, but taku is one of my passions. It's one of my top 20 favorite foods in the world. So good. With a nice like a bechamel or a garlic sauce. Just heaps of seafood. Oh my God. If you haven't, you got it. Trust me, you got it. Now, however, I was looking at it and I was like, okay, well, I don't know if we're going to do any tagging of products on this channel. And then we got another email from YouTube, and they do this. They want you to do things. They want you to be like involved in their programs a lot. So they'll approach you and they'll kind of say, like, hey, remember how we told you you could make money tagging products that people can buy on your channel? And that you'd make like a commission when you buy those products? And I was like, yeah, I remember that. Thanks. You know, we appreciate the information. We're not going to do that. The follow-up email was like, yeah, how about you go ahead and do that? It's good for the algo. I mean, it wasn't that clear, but it was like kind of along the lines of like, I thought we told you to tag products and join the brand center. And I was like, well, I did join the brand center. And, you know, I didn't tag products. And I'm like, tag the products. I was like, oh, okay. So I started tagging like shirts that I'm wearing and outfits and sometimes pants. Now, that is a bit disingenuous, and that's part of the reason why I'm making this video. So like today it's not. Like I wore an Eddie Bauer shirt. I tagged an Eddie Bauer shirt. Very similar shirt. I think it's probably the same thing. I'm not positive. But a lot of my shirts, they're not really branded. They're bespoke. So like I can't really do that because I can't be like, we'll call this tailor, because this tailor doesn't have like a referral program with YouTube, right? So I've done like some suit pants and stuff. Some like I wear a lot of ministry supply shirts in these videos because there's no dry cleaning here up here in the Great North. So you know, you just wear shirts that you can launder normally and you don't have to worry about. And that's been pretty cool. And the commission is like pretty crazy, right? Some of these shirts are like, you know, I don't know, $100, $150, whatever. And the commission is 15%. And I didn't really pay attention to it because it's like the brand, right? Like you're like, oh, it's a shirt from Ministry of Supply. So I'll tag their shirt. But here's the thing. The person selling you that shirt, which is supposedly Ministry of Supply, and this is what concerns me, is not Ministry of Supply. as far as I can tell. Like, I tagged a Ministry of Supply, like, suit or suit pants or something, and it was like, yeah, totally, well, we have a deal with that company. And then, like, I clicked on it a couple days later, and it wasn't, it was a Ministry of Supply, like, pair of pants that Ministry of Supply actually sells. At least that's how it's labeled. But it was like, as being sold by ABBA Walmart. Now, ABBA's a great band. They're very, listen, a lot of fun. No problem with ABBA. Walmart, they sell things you need sometimes, especially when you live in rural America. Do I know what an ABBA Walmart is? I sure don't. I don't know what that is, and I just want to be positive that they're actually sending you the actual product and that it's in good shape and like everything. So the commission is a little stupid. It's 15% on a lot of these things. It's insane. So I went ahead and ordered a few as a test because I was concerned, and I want to do what YouTube tells me because mommy said, and you better not talk back, right? The Yago works in mysterious ways, and I want to do what I'm told. But I also don't want people to buy things because they saw them on this channel and then get junk. That seems both wrong and stupid in many different ways. And so I ordered a couple of pieces, and it looks like some other people also ordered some pieces. Judging by YouTube being like, hey, we've got money for you. I'm like, what? Already? Okay. So if you did buy things from the page, like the tagged products on the channel, can you let me know if they were good? And if they weren't good, I will contact YouTube, and like if they won't make it right, or like the company won't make it right, like I guess I'll personally try to make it right. Like you'll need a receipt, obviously, but and I also don't know if there's anything wrong with these products. Like it's a YouTube referral program, so if they're watching, it shall be on the up and up. But that feels like a big if, because sometimes they just have AI do things, and it's not great. Like YouTube is not. I think YouTube thinks of itself as like an algorithm and AI company in many ways now, and as far as I can tell, that is not. It's not necessarily where their strengths lie. As someone who deals with them on the back end a lot and gets a lot of confusing information, and who gets punished talking about certain kinds of sexual harassment sometimes, where they demonetize the channel, right? Like, and you gotta be like, hey, so I'm gonna keep talking about people being sexually harassed because that's the point of the channel. The channel is to help people. And they'll be like, oh yeah, sure. But sometimes it feels like if I didn't know some reporters, maybe the channel wouldn't be remonetized. Right? And I don't think there's necessarily people who are like, oh, we should definitely shut this channel down because it talks about sexual harassment. And I'm not saying the actual word that'll get us demonetized because it does seem to be automated. It's a form of sexual harassment that involves non-consensual touch. And it seems like the AI or whatever is doing the review process will just every single time be like, nope, shut that channel down. Like, oh, okay. That's not great. And so I extrapolate from that somewhat negative experience to the idea that there might not be as many human eyes looking at the product tagging process. And that just gives me some concerns. And I don't like the idea of like happily making videos and being like, channel's growing, everything's growing. And then one day somebody's like, I bought Eddie Bauer shirt, like an Eddie Bauer flannel from your channel. And they sent me a like $15 fake Eddie Bauer, like Eddie Fauer, not like Bauer with a B, Eddie Fauer with the F for fake, right? Like whatever. And I'm mad about it. That doesn't sound like a good day. Doesn't sound like a great way to spend an afternoon. So I'm trying to address that and get an idea, but YouTube's not built to give answers, I guess. Like, you can be like, hey, what goes on with all this? And they're like, we told you to do it. Sure, yes. But, like, who's fulfilling the orders? Who is Abba Walmart? Keep doing what we tell you. Be a good boy. Gonna be okay. That's not what I'm asking. So anyways, I'm doing a little bit of back-end sleuthing, detective work on my own just to be like, is this the real product? Is this actually the thing that I said it was? Listen, I'm not going to vouch for it. If you buy an Eddie Bauer shirt and you're like, turns out I hate Eddie Bauer, Vince, I'm mad at you. Like, between you and Eddie Bauer, I don't care about that. Like, now if you buy it because I tagged it in the channel and it's not actually Eddie Bauer, that I have a problem with, right? That's different because it seems like a little fraudulent, which I don't like. If you're just like, yeah, I bought a Ministry Supply shirt and it turns out I hate them. Why'd you tell me to buy that? I was like, I didn't tell you to buy that. I just tagged it on my channel. And if you don't like it, that sucks and I'm sorry, but that's how you could have gone to like, there's also like a return policy, I think. So like, I'm not worried about it, you know? Two different things, but I just want to make sure they're like real. I don't know if they care about my concerns about this. Is really my concern is I don't think YouTube cares about my concern. Like if I thought YouTube was like on the case, I just wash my hands of the whole thing and be like, well, YouTube's a big company, they're gonna figure it out. But it doesn't seem like that's what's going on. So apparently this is a thing that I now spend time on. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Thank you for getting our channel to 80,000 subscribers. Hey, very exciting. Brannigan, we're coming for you. Not really, Brannigan. You're amazing. You're so wonderful. Such a good communicator and a handsome fella. We're not coming for you. If we did happen to surpass you, I wouldn't be sad. But you're tremendous. You help people. Even when I disagree with you, which I occasionally do, it's not with any lack of respect. You are the sun, the moon, and stars of California employment law, in my opinion, my limited frame of reference. Take care, everybody. I'm just joking around. Brannigan's great. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Helps the channel to grow.